everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to multiply multi-digit numbers using a multiplication chart. Okay, did you notice how I'm also using grid paper? It is a great idea when you're multiplying and dividing to keep all of your numbers lined up and organized. So for example, if I have a problem that is 622 times 38. Now, I'm going to be demonstrating with the same problem. I'm going to be demonstrating how to multiply just whole numbers. And then at the very end, I'm going to show you how it works with decimal numbers, okay? So bear with me. The first thing that we need to do is, because we're going to be multiplying, I love this strategy from one of our teachers, so I'm going to show it to you. So what this means is that we're going to be multiplying this number by this one, this by this by this 6, one time. Okay, so that's what we need to do first, because 8 is going to be the number that we're going to be multiplying to each of these digits. Up here, I'm going to put my finger on 8, okay, to help me find my answers easily. So 8 times 2 is 16 right here. I don't put 16 down. I have to just put the 6 down and I bring the 1 over. Notice how when I brought the 1 over, I brought the 1 over to the next number, the next digit that I'm going to be multiplying this 8 by. So if you look at it, if you put it together and use a little bit of imagination, you can still see the 16 being just pulled apart and separated. Okay? So now, it's this 2's turn now. So 8 times 2, again, is 16. Don't forget that one. So now it's 16 plus 1 is 17. Again, I still have one more number to multiply this 8 by, so I cannot write 17 down. I have to write 7 and bring the 1 over. Now, it's the 6th turn. 8 times 6, let's see here. Here is my 8 times 6 is 48. Plus 1 is 49. Since I have nothing left to multiply the 8 by, I can actually put 49 down. Notice how I lined my numbers very nicely. Okay, then we are going to, and I like to use this because it helps the kids to remember it, but I know some teachers and some students don't like it, but I'm going to use it anyways. So what's going to happen next is we're going to say, we're going to kill it, we're going to dig a hole to bury it, and we're going to get rid of all the evidence. It's just a fun way to remind us that we need to put that 0 down. The reason for this 0 is because this 3, the next number that we're going to be multiplying by these 3 digits, it actually doesn't mean just 3. It has a value of 30. Because it has a value of 30, we have to give it credit. We have to give that 0 a credit, okay? The credit. And now, it's going to be the 3's turn to be multiplied by each one of these digits once, just like how we did the 8. So 3, because we're multiplying by 3 now, my finger's going to move to the 3's. Okay, so 3 times 2 is 6. I put the 6 down. Notice I have nothing to carry over. 3 times 2 again is also 6, so I put it down. 3 times 6 is 18. I have nothing else out here to multiply the 3 by, so I can put 18 down. Okay, now I can add these two partial products together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. Again, the same thing, because I still have to add other numbers here. I must write the 3 down and carry the 1 over. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 6 is 16. So again, I have to split the 16 apart and carry the 1 over. Now 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 8 is 13. I put the 3 down and I carry the 1 over. 1 plus 1 is 2, and now I'm done. So for this problem right here, 622 times 38, the answer is 23,636. Now, you may be asking the next question, what if this was a decimal problem? So, for example, if we had this right here, okay, let me go ahead and maybe get ourselves a better marker. Let's see if this one will work better. Oh, sorry. It doesn't work any better, but it's okay. I think you can see. So here's the thing. When you're multiplying decimal numbers, you go through the exact same process. Don't worry about the decimals in here. The only time that you have to worry about the decimal is at the very end. So for example, if I was working with this problem right here, then once I multiplied it all out and get to the very end, I'm going to say, oh, here's one decimal place. Here are 1, 2 decimal places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these 2 decimal places up. I'm counting how many decimal places are in my problem, in my question. There are 3 decimal places here. I'm going to put those 3 places back down here. So how I do that is I'm going to start at the very right, and I'm going to move this decimal. I pretend there's a decimal there, and I'm going to move it 3 places. 1, 2, 3, boom. And that's my answer. So when you're multiplying it by a decimal number, now our new answer is going to be 23 and 636 thousandths. So guys, it's not that hard. If you don't need to use the multiplication chart, you don't have to. But if you're allowed to use the multiplication chart, why not? Use it as a tool. I hope this video was helpful for you, and as always, if you have any questions, you're always more than welcome to email me. Have a good one.